It is hard to believe, but hip-hop's biggest secret couple has officially imploded. 21 Savage has completely crashed out, and this time it is not just a regular breakup. We are talking about the ultimate shocking betrayal. Industry insiders are leaking details that are leaving everyone absolutely stunned. Rumors are swirling that LATTO, whom 21 Savage supported behind the scenes for years, allegedly cheated on him. And she did not do it with just anyone. She did it with one of his own close associates, the multi-platinum producer Go Grizzly. Yes, you heard that right. The very same Go Grizzly who produced some of LATTO's biggest hit tracks. As soon as this cheating scandal came to light, 21 Savage completely lost his temper, exposing everything publicly in a blind rage. Is this truly hip-hop's ultimate betrayal? Or is there a calculated PR stunt hiding behind the scenes? We are going to decode every single digital footprint, viral video, and the forensic reality of this entire timeline in today's video. Drop your comments right now and let me know whose side you are on. Let's dive straight into the truth of this massive fallout. To truly understand why 21 Savage crashing out is such a massive deal, we have to look back at the foundation of his incredibly private relationship with LATTO. For years, these two maintained one of the most talked about secrets in the music industry. They rarely confirmed anything directly to the press, yet the digital footprints were always there for fans to decode. 21 Savage was always the quiet, calculated force in the background, supporting LATTO's rise to superstardom while shielding their romance from the toxic nature of public scrutiny. He protected her name, invested his own respect into her career, and allegedly helped secure major industry connections behind closed doors. Fans noticed the matching tattoos, the identical vacation backdrops in Tanzania, and the subtle shout-outs in lyrics that only true observers could connect. It was a relationship built on deep mutual respect and unspoken loyalty, which makes this sudden public explosion feel so incredibly tragic and chaotic. The hip-hop community looked at them as a rare example of a modern power couple that managed to keep the media out of their business. But all of that privacy shattered in a matter of hours when the name Go Grizzly entered the chat. The trouble started bubbling beneath the surface long before the public blowout. Industry insiders began whispering about deep friction in the studio, and it did not take long for those whispers to turn into a full-blown social media wildfire. According to emerging leaks and deep dives into recent social media activity, the tension centers around multi-platinum producer Go Grizzly, a man who has worked intimately on some of LATTO's most successful musical projects. Go Grizzly was not just a random producer hired for a beat. He was someone inside the immediate professional circle, an associate whose work directly contributed to her mainstream momentum. When rumors began swirling that LATTO's relationship with Go Grizzly had crossed the line from strictly professional to deeply personal, the fallout was instantaneous. It represents the ultimate breach of trust, because cheating with an outsider is one thing, but stepping out with a close professional associate hits entirely different. For someone like 21 Savage, who values loyalty above everything else and has built his entire brand on the concept of keeping his circle tight, this allegation was the equivalent of a devastating backstab from people he allowed into his world. When the news finally reached 21 Savage, the reaction was nothing short of explosive. He did not take the quiet, diplomatic route that public relations teams usually advise during a celebrity crisis. Instead, he completely crashed out, letting his raw anger dictate his actions in a way that shocked even his most dedicated followers. The sudden shift from a fiercely private individual to someone letting the world witness his blind rage shows just how deeply this betrayal cut. The internet caught fire as cryptic messages, deleted posts, and sudden unfollows began painting a picture of absolute chaos behind the scenes. Fans who have followed 21 Savage for years know that he rarely lets the public see him sweat, let alone lose his temper so aggressively. His reaction instantly validated the severity of the rumors, proving to the entire digital world that this was not just another baseless internet theory cooked up by celebrity gossip blogs. This was a real, painful, and messy human reaction to discovering that the person you held down for years was allegedly moving foul with someone you trusted in the studio. As the digital footprint of this fallout continues to expand, spectators are scrambling to piece together the forensic reality of the timeline. How long had this alleged affair been going on right under 21 Savage's nose? And what finally caused the truth to come to light? The commentary channels and gossip forums are working overtime analyzing every lyric, every old interview, and every interaction between LATTO and Go Grizzly to see if the signs were there all along. Some argue that this could be a highly calculated, toxic PR stunt designed to generate massive engagement and headlines for upcoming musical releases, as the industry often relies on controversy to drive numbers. However, the sheer intensity of 21 Savage's public crashing out feels far too raw and genuine to be a scripted marketing play. The emotional collateral damage is heavy, and the reputational stakes are incredibly high for everyone involved. LATTO now finds herself in the middle of a massive public relations nightmare, facing intense backlash from fans who view her actions as a shocking betrayal of a man who held her down through thick and thin. The fallout is far from over, and as we look deeper into the timeline, the details only get messy. The immediate aftermath of this shocking revelation sent shockwaves through the entire hip-hop community, completely shifting how fans view all three individuals involved. As the news of LATTO's alleged betrayal with Grizzly gained momentum, social media platforms transformed into a digital courtroom where everyone had an opinion to share. For 21 Savage, the public response was a mix of intense sympathy and utter disbelief, because seeing an artist known for his cold, unbothered demeanor display such immense vulnerability and rage was unprecedented. Fans began flooding his comment sections with messages of support, validating his anger and praising him for refusing to stay silent in the face of such a massive disrespect. At the same time, the backlash against LATTO intensified by the minute, with critics labeling her actions as the ultimate betrayal of modern hip-hop loyalty. The internet loves a drama, but it loves taking sides even more, and within a few hours, the narrative was firmly established against her. Every single piece of content she had ever posted, every interview where she spoke about loyalty, and every song lyric she wrote about being a dedicated partner was suddenly thrown back in her face by an angry digital crowd. While LATTO bore the brunt of the public's initial fury, producer Grizzly quickly found himself squarely in the crosshairs of the internet's investigative wrath. In the music industry, producers often operate behind the scenes, enjoying the luxury of anonymity while pulling the strings of massive hits. However, when a producer steps into the personal territory of a major artist like 21 Savage, that anonymity vanishes instantly. People began digging into Grizzly's past catalog, his professional relationships, and his history of working with LATTO. The main question on everyone's mind was how someone could risk their entire industry standing and professional network for a forbidden relationship. In hip-hop, your reputation and your relationships are your currency, and crossing a powerhouse like 21 Savage can have catastrophic consequences for a producer's career. Fellow artists and industry executives are watching the situation closely, and many speculate that Grizzly might face a silent boycott behind closed doors, as nobody wants to bring a producer into their studio who has a reputation for disrupting personal relationships and violating basic industry boundaries. As the narrative grew more chaotic, the focus shifted to how LATTO's team would handle this monumental public relations crisis. In the modern entertainment industry, a scandal of this magnitude can completely derail brand deals, sponsorships, and future album rollouts if it is not managed with extreme precision. Usually, public relations teams rush to release a heavily polished, diplomatic statement to calm the waters and deny the most damaging allegations. However, the sheer volume of the evidence being discussed online, combined with the undeniable reality of 21 Savage's raw public reaction, made a standard denial almost impossible to sell. Some industry insiders suggest that LATTO's team is intentionally staying quiet to let the initial wave of internet anger burn itself out, waiting for the perfect moment to flip the script or control the narrative. Yet, every hour of silence only seems to fuel more wild fan theories and speculation, making the digital footprint of this scandal even harder to erase. The pressure is mounting on her camp to address the situation directly, but finding a way to salvage her public image after being accused of cheating with a close associate is a nearly impossible task. Looking at the broader picture, this situation highlights the incredibly toxic intersection of fame, romance, and professional ambition in the music industry. It is a world where personal boundaries are constantly blurred, where long nights in the recording studio can easily lead to complicated emotional entanglements, and where loyalty is often sacrificed for temporary satisfaction. The fallout between 21 Savage and LATTO serves as a cautionary tale for high-profile celebrity couples who try to navigate their private lives under the blinding light of the public eye. What started as a beautiful, protected bond that survived years of scrutiny ended up exploding in the most public and damaging way imaginable. The forensic reality of this entire timeline shows that when you mix immense fame with a profound lack of trust, the resulting collapse is always going to be devastating. As the digital dust begins to settle, it is clear that things will never be the same for anyone involved, and the echoes of this dramatic crashing out will continue to influence their careers, their music, and their public legacies for a very long time to come. The long-term consequences of this dramatic fallout are bound to reshape the professional landscapes for everyone involved, far beyond the temporary trending topics on social media. In an industry that thrives on drama, a scandal this personal and deep leaves permanent scars on an artist's brand identity. For 21 Savage, this moment marks a significant turning point in his public persona, transitioning him from an unbothered, mysterious figure into an artist who has been deeply and publicly wronged. Historically, when prominent male artists experience a massive public betrayal, they channel that raw pain and betrayal directly into their music, creating definitive, introspective, and highly successful art. The hip-hop community is already anticipating his next musical project, expecting a dark, aggressive, and incredibly honest body of work that addresses this situation head-on. By turning his genuine heartbreak and anger into musical narrative, 21 Savage has the potential to elevate his career even further, solidifying his status as a voice of authentic street realism and emotional transparency, while completely leaving the memory of this betrayal in the past. On the other side of this equation, LATTO faces a much more difficult uphill battle as she attempts to navigate the wreckage of her public image. In the music industry, female artists are often held to a much stricter and more unforgiving standard by the public when it comes to relationship scandals. The narrative surrounding her alleged actions has already damaged her standing with a core segment of hip-hop fans who prioritize the concept of loyalty above all else. Moving forward, every single song she releases, every brand partnership she signs, and every public appearance she makes will be viewed through the lens of this controversy. To survive a crisis of this magnitude, her team will likely have to pivot her branding entirely, perhaps leaning into an unapologetic, villainous persona or stepping away from the spotlight altogether to let the heat die down. Her upcoming musical releases will serve as the ultimate test of her commercial resilience, proving whether her fanbase is loyal enough to look past her personal life, or if the digital footprint of this betrayal has permanently capped her mainstream potential. Meanwhile, the professional future for producer Grizzly remains incredibly uncertain as the industry begins to quietly pick sides in this conflict. While a producer's talent is undeniably important, their ability to maintain a safe, respectful, and trustworthy environment in the studio is what ensures long-term success. By allegedly crossing a major line with a partner of one of the most powerful and respected figures in hip-hop, Grizzly has compromised his professional integrity in a way that is incredibly difficult to repair. Major artists may now hesitate to work with him, not out of malice, but out of a desire to avoid the immense drama and negative press associated with his name. The music industry is built on a complex web of relationships, and when you burn a bridge with an artist as influential as 21 Savage, the smoke from that fire can easily clear out the rest of your professional network. Grizzly may find himself restricted to working with independent or lesser-known artists, forced to rebuild his reputation from the ground up after losing the trust of the industry's elite circle. Ultimately, this entire situation serves as a stark reminder of how fragile success and happiness can be in the hypervisible world of modern celebrity culture. The forensic reality of this entire timeline shows that no matter how much money, fame, or influence an individual accumulates, they are still susceptible to the same basic human flaws, heartbreaks, and betrayals that affect ordinary people. The digital age has ensured that personal downfalls are no longer private matters. They are turned into content, analyzed by millions of strangers, and preserved forever in the digital archives of internet history. As the dust finally begins to settle on this massive fallout, the hip-hop community is left to reflect on the loss of what was once considered a rare, genuine partnership built on mutual support. The story of 21 Savage crashing out over LATTO and Grizzly will undoubtedly go down as one of the most chaotic and shocking chapters in recent music history, leaving a lasting impact on how fans, artists, and industry insiders view the true cost of fame and the high price of broken loyalty. This situation is easily one of the most chaotic chapters we have witnessed in recent music history, and the fallout is far from over. Now that you know the entire timeline, the alleged betrayal, and the forensic reality behind 21 Savage completely crashing out, I want to hear your thoughts on this massive industry drama. Do you think this is a genuine heartbreak that will change his music forever? Or could this be a highly calculated public relations stunt designed to get everyone talking ahead of a major album rollout? Drop a comment right now below this video and let me know whose side you are on in this battle. If you found this deep dive breakdown helpful and want to stay updated on every single update as this story continues to unfold, please make sure to hit that like button right now. Your likes help the channel grow and ensure that more hip-hop fans get access to the real story behind the headlines. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an explosive celebrity update, timeline reconstruction, or deep dive analysis on this channel. Share this video with your friends on social media to see what they think about LATTO, 21 Savage, and Grizzly, and let us get a massive debate going in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching until the very end, and supporting the content. Stay locked into this channel for more unfiltered commentary. Take care of yourselves, and I will see all of you in the very next video.